Hello, Libra. How y'all doing? Welcome to my channel, okay? Where we here to grow and take a look at this money. Thank you so much for being here. So glad you could make it, Libra. I'm going to be using the horseshoe spread for your money and finances. We're going to take a look, Libra, at what's going on with your money and finances, what you need to know about that shit. Okay? I hope you're all doing well. Spirit, what do Libras need to know about their money and finances? What are the messages for Libra about their money and finances? Libra, in the pre-shuffle, when I was shuffling for your energy, you had the Eight of Wands that popped out. So something's coming in quick. You are experiencing, for some of you, some progress with your money and finances. For others of you, there's a need to act fast about your money and finances. For others of you, this is about messages coming and going around money and work, with that Eight of Wands energy that had popped out. But with the Eight of Wands, there's some swift movement for you with money or with work, or both. You also have the Six of Wands that popped out. So for some of you, you're experiencing some victory with your money situation and your work situation. For some of you, there's a focus on you getting recognition or acknowledgement to do with work. For others of you, there's a need to focus, and there may be something you need to recognize or acknowledge with your money situation or your work situation here with the Six of Wands. Okay, but the Six of Wands talks about you having victory over the challenges and strife that you may have been experiencing or were experiencing with money and work, due to your ability to acknowledge or recognize things in a timely fashion so that you could address it. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, you also had a Page of Pentacles that just popped out. Now, the Page of Pentacles here, it came out sideways. So you may be kind of going into a new investment around money or with work. Or there may be a need for you to kind of get a new budget around your money situation. There may be a need for you to start planning ahead for your money situation, or come up with a new plan. I also feel with the Page of Pentacles, some of you, there's a need for you to keep good records and keep receipts for money and for work. But the Page of Pentacles also talks about, the rewards around money with work is going to take time. Okay. And for some of you, you're starting to plan, or there's a need to plan. Okay. What do Libras need to know about their money and finances? Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. One more time. All right. Let's get into this. All right, Libra. Let's see what's going on with your money, okay? In the recent past, you do have the Five of Wands. Woo! Challenging shit in the past, but it's in the past. Thank goodness. You had to change some shit up in the past, huh? To come up out of that, because you do have the Two of Pentacles at present, okay? That's your present money situation. In the future, you do have the Ten of Pentacles. I'm liking what I'm seeing here for you, Libra. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And you should too. Your attitude towards your money situation is the High Priestess. Yes. Your concern about your money is the Five of Cups. Changes. And your challenge with your money situation is the Four of Wands. And your likely outcome with your money situation, that's a hell of a outcome. I like it a lot. It's the star, baby. Nice. Libra, what you doing? At the bottom, your overall energy around your money and finance situation is you do have the Seven of Cups. What's underneath that is the Four of Swords. So, Libra, with this Seven of Cups as your overall energy, followed by this Four of Swords. Some of you are taking a step back to meditate and contemplate your money situation, your work situation. Others of you are restless about this shit, okay, about your money and your work situation. Now, the overall energy is you do have this Seven of Cups. So with the Seven of Cups, you may be focused on your options. Okay, looking for all the viable options, or you may be feeling limited about your options. But with that four of Swords underneath, I feel like, some of you feel like you got a lot of options. Some of you feel like you have a little bit of options. Okay, I also feel with the overall energy of the Seven of Cups is that this is an important time for you to not be foggy or confused about your money situation, though some of you are. With the Seven of Cups also, this is about you needing to avoid confusion around your money and finances. And some of you are dealing with some confusion around your money and finances situation. Now, some of you, there's a need to clear away the illusion about what's going on with your money and work. Some of you are uncovering and getting clarity where there may have been some sort of illusion around your money and your work situation with the Seven of Cups. Okay. The Seven of Cups also talks about there's a need for you to make sure you're making the right choices. Okay. Because your choice is going to make or break you with this Seven of Cups. So you want to make sure of the options that you have available to you, that one, you know what they are, and that you are clear on those options, and that you choose the best option for your money situation and work. Now, in the recent past, you do have the Five of Wands. So you dealt with some strife, some challenges around your money situation, where with the fives, even though it's challenging energy, and you do have a Five of Wands here, but you do have a Five of Cups that's in your concerns, okay? Fives, while they're challenging energy, know that fives always represent that there is a way to overcome or address the challenge or adversity that you are experiencing. There's just a need for you to focus on how to change it, how to diffuse it, or there may be a need to just fucking walk away from it. But you did have some challenges with your money in the recent past. I don't think they were major issues, but it caused you some friction for you, okay? You may have needed to make some changes, or I'm hearing adapt, or make some adaptations here, or there may have been some challenges with others around your money and finances. But that struggle is behind you now, okay? For the time being. Because at present, you do have the Two of Pentacles. So this is you doing a balancing act, juggling, okay? But this is you being able to balance things out. And this is requiring you making practical decisions and choices with your money and with work. Okay? This is you maybe needing to juggle things, move things around in order for your money situation to work or work better for you. Okay? But I do feel that you are balancing things out at present, or you're trying to with this Two of Pentacles, Libra. But in the future, though, you got the Ten of Pentacles. Okay? So with this Ten of Pentacles in your future, this is you experiencing some stability, feeling more established, feeling more secure. For some of you, this is you gaining an inheritance, or this is you building a legacy. For some of you, this is a windfall of money here. Okay? This is sudden wealth for some of you with this Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, your ability to be stable and established in the future is a result of your connections and closeness with family. Okay? But in the future, this is you having stability and security. Okay? And feeling and being more established. Where there's some sort of success or gain here with this Ten of Pentacles, honey. Do it. Now, here's your attitude towards your money and finances. First thing that comes to me with the High Priestess is some of y'all been doing spell work. Yes, you have. You've been burning your candles. You've been setting your intentions. You've been writing your petitions. And guess what? You nailed it with this High Priestess energy. For some of you, you have nailed it, honey. This is you turning to your ancestors, the spirit world that you pray to, have faith in, that you believe in, that you get guidance from. And you are doing spell work, magic. Okay, you're going into that hidden knowledge so that you can come out of that confusion with that Seven of Cups or create more options for yourself, for money and for work. Yes, honey. Now, for others of you with the High Priestess here, as being your attitude towards your money, this is you trusting your intuition, trusting your gut, trusting your instincts about how you manage your money and how you do things with work. For some of you, this is you being more confidential about your money, keeping shit close to your chest, not letting people know what's going on with your money, or how you move at work. Okay? For others of you with the High Priestess here, you may come across some sort of secret information or knowledge that is beneficial to you being able to invest or in improving your money or towards an investment. But this is you going with your gut feeling with the High Priestess. Okay? Trust your instincts, Libra, for it shall serve you well. It looks like it's already doing that. Now, you're concerned with your money. This is just a concern, It's the Five of Cups. So you're concerned that you will experience some loss with money. Okay? You may be concerned about whether or not you can salvage your money situation, or how long you can salvage it, or how well this salvage of the other options or other two options or alternative, how viable it'll be for you. But with this Five of Cups here, you could be experiencing just simple depression or sadness about your money because you're concerned or depressed about, the challenges that you may have experienced and been experiencing around your money, the struggles. Because the struggle been fucking real, right? And so it could get you some type of way emotionally. But this is just a concern. You also are concerned about, if you can really fully recover from any setbacks that you have experienced. And you are concerned if you will experience any setbacks or loss to your money or with work. Now, your challenge with your money is the Four of Wands. So this is the challenge of how to have success and completion with your aims and make sure shit line up. That's the challenge. So this is the challenge of making sure that you keep your money in a space of harmony. Okay? There could be something to do with home. Okay? Where there's a challenge with home and what needs to take place or happen for home. There could be a challenge with work, needing to harmonize better at work. What I want to say about that is, for example, we're in leap year right now, Libra. And so, for example, if you get paid every 2 weeks, that means you get 26 pays out of the year. But because it's leap year this year, you may be having a challenge of harmonizing your money better, because with leap year this year, 2020, that would mean instead of 26 pays, you're to get 27 pays. And so for your employer to make sure you get those 27 pays, they will need to adjust your salary, adjust your income, your pay, so that it spreads across to 27 pays instead of 26, which means you will see some decrease in what you earn because of that 27 pay that needs to be compensated for. And so this could be something that you might not be aware of and that may be a shock to you, or this is something that this kind of change is causing problems with you being able to have harmony with how you are being able to maintain and work things out for your money and with home. Okay? And so this is the challenge of how do you still have success and completion with that kind of adjustment, or with any kind of adjustment that could be happening where you could be feeling like there's some confusion, or where it's simply you making a poor choice with the Seven of Cups. But no need to fear, because your outcome is the fucking star. Now, for some of you, there's a focus on an Aquarius. Okay, there's an Aquarius involved for some of you, or you're focused on that, an Aquarius. But with the star here, this is you having everything you need and then some. That's right. This is you seeing positive shit happen for you with your money and with work. This is you doing much better financially. This is you seeing more success with your money, more success with work. Some of you are getting recognition with your accomplishments with work. Some of you, simply your money is improving because you have grown self-confidence. For others of you with the star, you're experiencing a measure of success with your money and with work, where you are in a space where you are sharing your success with others by being a mentor or coaching. For some of you, you're focused on giving back to the community in some way with the star here. For some of you, there's a wish that's being granted to you. Okay? But this is you experiencing healing with your money situation, having everything you need and then some. This is very nice, Libra. Loving it. Yes. But your money is improving. Yes. So let's take a look at what some guidance is for you, Libra. Spirit, what is the guidance for Libras regarding their money and finances and the energies in their spread? What is some guidance for Libras about their money and finances? Conscious consumer is your guidance. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade, organic goods. You live simply, and you purchase only that which you need. That is your guidance, to be the conscious consumer. Focus on what you need right now, and it's going to end up making things abundant and prosperous for you. And by you living simply. I'm being led to read to see what's at the bottom. Woo! Loving this. Clearing debts, Libra. What? Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. So this is you clearing debt. Some of you are coming out of some major debt that you were obligated to. Others of you are at a space where you're clearing it up, and others of you are doing all you can to avoid finding yourself where you need to figure out how to clear debt because you're not trying to have any debt in the first fucking place. I hope these messages help. Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, Libra.